Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
After just 7 days, 96% of Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream users saw reduced wrinkles and diminished dark circles. Shop now at Sephora and discover how change can happen in the blink of an eye. Consumer tested by 110 women.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
I knew it. Another Herdat Media production.
Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
So it's been a very tough week, and Chantel's like, wait, what are you saying?
No, I know what you're talking about.
No, I know, but you're like, wait, what are we going to? Obviously, there's been a lot that's happened. There's been like a school shooting. There's been a murder, a video that I saw that I pray to God that none of you guys have watched. Chantel didn't watch it.
Two videos, like the stabbing and that one video.
You didn't watch either of them?
No, you guys, like the way I protect myself, I don't know why you guys do that. Do this yourself. I mean, like sometimes I understand, but even my husband, who's really not into the news, like he's watched both of them, and like all night last night, he could not stop. And I'm like, you can't watch things, you can't embed these things in your brain.
No, I've literally been just in tears, crying, probably like I look swollen because I'm just, I don't know. It's a lot. I know we're not a political podcast, but this is like just like a human thing, you know? And so
yeah,
seeing
I think you just have a heavy heart.
Yeah, seeing a human die. I actually saw the full footage of the girl on the train, by the way. Like my kids can't leave the house. They can't leave the house. It really scares me, but yeah, it's just been tough. I've been very, very distracted with all of this, and just like nothing, you know, like I just feel like in my mind has just been so distracted. But I hopefully if you're like me, or if you're like Chantel, and Chantel's the smartest of us all, may this episode be a little bit of a distraction for you, because we're talking Real Housewives, and it's like, it's whatever. I mean, before we talk about Orange County, by the way, though, Chantel, I want to talk about Miami, because like I feel like when I was watching this episode, and granted, you guys, like the reason I'm probably like this, because like my mind is like elsewhere. Like it's very hard to sit and watch this. Although I will say a good distraction where you're going to be invested. And this goes to my Love Island people, because you guys, our Patreon during Love Island was my happiest times. We were such a fucking community. We were all so like, what is that word, Chantel? Like we were all so dialed in. We were all dialed in. Yeah, like, it was just so amazing. Anyway, so Chantel's been begging me, like, begging me to watch Love Island UK. She's like, "Just watch it, like, fucking watch it." I watched the first episode. The first, like, 4 episodes of any Love Island sucks. It's, like, too much. And I'm like, "Chantel, bro, I cannot watch this." She's like, "Watch it." And, like, that is, like, the level of distraction I need, like, a show like that. Not like a Real Housewives show, but a show like Love Island UK. It's so good.
Thank you. Oh man, I'm so happy you liked it because like
So
it
good.
really and like you guys is the reason also too because UK for some reason goes on longer for 2 more weeks and like it's so much more episodes and they do so much more so it's like so entertaining the whole time.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. So, like, I did, like,
What
put
episode are you on?
episode 13.
Okay, so you have a lot more to go, but this is it gets really good. And like then I'm
Yeah.
going to ask your thoughts because a lot of people are going to know what I'm talking about because we did talk about in our Love Island chat. Some of us that have watched UK, like I want to know whose side you're on.
Yeah. I love Shakira is all
Okay,
I
so
know.
you're gonna stay on her side then.
Okay. Well, if you don't like Shakira, I think you're the problem, but
Oh no, I like Shakira.
yeah, no, I'm saying in general, if,
Oh
like, people
yeah,
don't, like, I'm sure me and you are pretty aligned with everything.
I
So,
can't
like,
wait. Yeah, I can't wait to tell you more because like I stopped watching like right when it ended, so like I caught up, so I got to see some of the social media stuff, and like I can't wait to tell you like what people were doing.
well, yeah, so that's, like, a good type of distraction, but I was thinking about Miami and I was, like, watching it. Granted, again, my mind is not there right now. But I was watching Miami and, like, I feel like maybe the reason Miami just never is able to, like, blow up is because no one is really invested in any of them, like, outside of the show. Like, no one cares about their lives outside of the show, and I feel like in any Real Housewives, like, we talk about Orange County, like, we don't like Tamra Judge, but whatever she does, like, makes, like, fucking headlines, and, like, we're invested in what she does because we're like, "She's crazy." Like, Teresa with Jersey, like, we're so invested in everything she does. Kyle Richards of Beverly Hills, Lisa Vanderpump, like, we're so, so invested. Nene, like, we're all very invested. I feel like Miami, like, they don't have that because 'cause I'm watching it and I was like, I didn't even really Chanel, you're gonna talk about it because I was just, like, not watching it.
Do you not think that when like for example when like that whole stuff was happening, Lisa, like we were all like kind of invested. Like I think maybe it just has to
Yeah.
be like really crazy for us to be truly invested. But like you're right, kind of because when we find out Alexia and Todd like, getting a divorce, it's not like everyone was like talking about it for weeks. It was just like a
Yeah.
headline, and then we moved on.
Yeah, I don't know, I was just, like, trying to watch it, and I'm like, I don't care about any of them. Like, I don't. Like, I mean, I like them, but it's like, you wouldn't see pictures of, like, Jody and Lisa out and be like, "Oh my gosh," I don't know. Like, all of them, and I'm not just saying I like Lisa. I like Larsa too. I think Larsa's, like, good for the show, but I'm just like, I'm not invested in any of you, but I also think Bravo does a bad job with them. Like, there's no PR. They don't go on any podcasts. Like, no one says anything. Like, they're boring outside of this.
It's like
Like,
they don't promote
they
themselves.
don't promote themselves at all. Like, I don't see any podcasts of them on. They only, like, kind of follow the Bravo rules of, like, working with directly with Bravo and, like, okay, have fun with that. Like, no one's, like, invested. You
I
have to
like
have other people talking about it.
I like this season, but then it started to drag out because
It's
like
the same thing
we're
every
still talking
episode.
about the same like two people are fighting, and then it feels dragged out now. So like I was liking it, and it was good, and there are still good moments. Like they're really funny. Like that's the only thing that I'll give Miami's. Like they are really funny, and there's funny moments that I feel like it's not too dark like how other housewives are. So sometimes it's nice, but like we're at the point now, it's like we're done with these conversations. Like I literally feel like when I'm writing notes, I'm writing the same notes every week now.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Stephanie Alexia thing. It's so dragged and yeah, it's petty, but it's like it's not even it's Stephanie fighting with herself. It
Yeah.
just feels so fake, you know? So it's like I'm just so not into it. I couldn't watch it. I really couldn't.
No, I know this one was a tough one because it did feel like a lot. But a couple funny moments I did want to talk about was that Alexia did say like they were talking about the 80s, and Alexia's like, I was dating a cocaine cowboy. Do you
Yeah,
know what a
Alexia was
cocaine cowboy is?
no, like a cowboy that does cocaine.
I
What's a
think it's
cocaine?
like a drug dealer.
Oh,
And
she's
like they're
been
like the
through it.
kingpin. Like they're
She's
like
dated all kinds of people.
I know, and she was bad, like she was like hot, so it's just she's just so funny to me. And then another funny moment, like that's why I think Miami sometimes is good is that Lisa ends up becoming early again to another dinner, and they're like, how are you doing this now? And she's like, so I started timing myself. She's like, I calculated that it takes me 30 minutes to do my own makeup. She's like, someone does my hair, it takes an hour. It takes 30 minutes for me to get dressed. It takes me 20 minutes for me to do my jewelry and clean them. And so it takes like about 3 hours. And she goes, so now I just give myself that much time before I need to be somewhere.
Well,
But
see, that's what everyone should do who's a late person.
like, yeah, why did it take now for her to do that? It took Stephanie to have to cuss her out for her to sit there and time herself and do that.
Yeah, I don't get that. I'll be honest, guys. Like, I cannot wait on people. I get angry. Like, you know how people get hangry? Like, I get crazy with people like that.
Yeah, and you are a psycho because you guys, I'm an on-time person, and the fact that if I'm 5 minutes late, I get nervous that Rexian's going to cuss me out. She's crazy.
Yeah, no, and then I'm always like early, and even with I'm sitting there and I'm getting 4 children ready. Like, my husband, where are you? I'm getting 4 kids ready. So like, it's like I'm getting 4 kids ready, and I am still motherfucking early. So I don't think anyone has an excuse not to be early to things.
I think what we just saw from Lisa, I think a lot of people don't know how long it takes them, and then they also do a lot of extra things. So I think that's a good tip. If like what Lisa did, like time yourself doing these things and see how long it actually takes you.
Like, when I get ready myself, like, my husband, it distracts the kids so that I can like do my makeup and hair. But of course, Jack, he be popping up and he's like, "Mommy," I'm like, "Please, please, please, just give me a moment," you know?
Another big thing on this episode is like we finally get to the head of Lisa and Larsa, which we thought we've done every single time. And Lisa does make a joke. She goes, we've done this in every country. And like literally they showed flashbacks of them doing it in every country of them like talking about this situation. But you know, it is funny. You can tell that with Alexia and Marisol, it affects them the most. And I think it's like that Lisa and Larsa are fighting because it's like they're all the OGs, you know? So it's like they're so annoyed of them fighting. And they're just like, please, like just like, I think it was even Marisol. She's like, just don't get into the details. Just no more details. And then right away when we see them sit down, Larsa's getting into the details. Like Larsa does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
But they're fine now. Like they're good. You know, Larsa apologizes. She says, I'm sorry I talked about your boyfriend. I won't do that again. Lisa then tells her, I'm sorry for I unfollowed you. So she ends up unfollowing Larsa. And then she's like, I'm going to follow you now. But then they leave. They come together. They're like walking into another room, holding hands. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, I saw that. What happened at the end? Did you even watch?
No, the last 5 minutes I didn't get to watch because Rexian's mom called me about the situation that happened the last 2 days, and she needed someone to vent. But again, which is fine. Rexian, your mom reminds me, I keep saying this, of Adriana. I want to talk about Adriana this episode too, because Adriana is something we call a booma in our language. Okay, a booma is someone who has low energy, and is someone that's just like in a bad mood, and they bring everyone else's down because they're in a bad mood. So she comes in and she's like, in the beginning of this episode, she like comes in and like she's acting like a booma, she's acting bad energy. It's like, what's wrong with you? And like we all know, like it's because I guess she's afraid to turn the next age. She doesn't want to celebrate her birthday. So at the very end though, they like do a really nice cake, and even Marisol's getting into it, like trying to get her to be excited. And like, Rexian, did you see her face when she finally got the attention of the cake?
I didn't watch that part.
Oh my God, you need to watch it because it's her mom. Like instantly, like she's happy. She's happy.
I'm dying.
And then like all of a sudden though, she reads a cake and like someone wrote like her age, like 34, you know, plus 2 times 2 minus 10 or something was her age. I think it was like 59. And she like was wiping it off. Like she was so mad again. And then she like started acting like down again. Like she's just, it's like, is she wanting attention? I don't know like what this really is. Is she really truly upset, or is she wanting attention?
Well, I think maybe she's like, you know, just, you know, we all kind of, once you hit like 30 years old, you're getting depressed on your birthdays. So
no, I don't feel that way.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like we're all getting older. It's part of life. And like, I really do feel like if you feel this way, like if age is just nothing but a number, like you don't need to tell people your real age then if you think people will judge you on that.
I think that I started feeling like that when I had kids though. Like when I had kids and I'm like, okay, like another year, like I always tell my kids, you know, they're like, I want to be 16 or whatever. I'm like, no, because then if you're 16, then do you know how old I'm going to be? And they're like, a grandma. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, no. Obviously, I wouldn't be a grandma when my kids are 16.
Let's hope not, okay?
Oh my God.
Raising them well over there.
My biggest fear, not because like, I mean, no shade to anyone who's ever done it. Our great grandmas got married at 13, very scary times. But
Yeah, well, they got married and like it was like part of the thing. They weren't like, I mean, again, no shame, but like they weren't like 16 and pregnant. Like no one wants it. Even a 16-year-old doesn't want that.
yeah, no. That's crazy that our great grandmas got married at 13. That's so fucking horrible.
No, what we always talk about the trauma that like literally our grandmas have went through. Like one of our cousins' grandma, Nana,
Yeah.
she literally was like married at 13 and like the guy was like 26, like her husband. It's like that's like
Disgusting.
yeah, that's like what we call rape nowadays, you guys.
Yeah, that's fucking
You can't do
disgusting.
that.
I mean, it happened all back home. I wonder if back home like that shit still happens.
I think what's crazy though, I know it sounds so
No,
like
I don't think it does happen still.
I don't think it happens
With
still. I
us,
think
like
maybe
with
other
our
cultures. Yeah.
people.
I think what also though is crazy is that like it had to be God's design because like why do women get periods like at such a young age, which means you can have a kid? I don't know. It's just crazy.
I don't know. That's a strong statement, girl.
No, it's not though. It has to be. And like what's the point of us getting periods then at that young age?
I don't know. We get periods at fifth grade, Chantal. I got mine in 7th grade.
I know, like, but like around like people can get one like 10 to like 10 to 16 years old, and it's just
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy world out there.
I know. I don't
I'm
know.
happy it is the way it is now here in in this world, but 40 years, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, it wasn't like that.
Let's talk OC.
Yes.
At least I have some interest in OC right now. So it's so like weird. They kept bringing up Emily's daughter Annabella and like her cheerleading, and it's like it's crazy when you have a housewife who's been on the show, like the OC, their kids, like there's not a kid that ever was actually on the show. I feel like if anything, we've seen Shannon's kids the most. But like it's so crazy knowing that all these people have like a bunch of kids and they had kids like young kids and we barely saw their kids ever. Like even Gretchen, we never see her daughter. I don't blame her for it or anything. I'm just saying like we never really see the kids. But anyways, like Emily's been on the phone.
We did see Vicky's kid grow up with them.
Oh yeah. See Vicky,
Yeah,
but she's not on.
I
But
know.
like Emily's kid, like we've seen them since they were like freaking babies, but like no one's ever been invested in them. So when they talk about them, I'm like, okay, anyways, like it's so weird.
I know it's a hit or miss. It's like
the Annabelle stuff I'm talking about when they were like the cheerleading, they like spent 5 minutes on that. I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. It's like you have to be consistent for us to care about the outside family.
Yeah. I feel bad for Emily. I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with Emily on a lot, but I feel really bad for her when it comes to her kids. Like when she's saying that, her other kids are suffering because she's like focused so much attention and she thought that they didn't need attention because that shit's real. Like she thought that they were good. They didn't need attention, but they did just in different ways. And I had tweeted that and someone had responded, well, then get off the show, and I thought about it and I was like,
it's easier said than done though.
It is, but here's the thing, Chantal, if my kids were suffering and struggling so much and the house was struggling, I would not stay on the show unless financially I needed it. And it goes to show you that like Emily needs it. That's why Shane like sits at home and is like a stay-at-home dad because like they need the money and stuff because there's no way I'm like freaking out about not giving my kids enough time, but then I'm filming like this toxic show. Like I'm spending my life filming a toxic show. Now, if it is a job at the end of the day, and if it's bringing you income, like it's a job, like you have to do your job. But like it also sucks because these housewives do treat it as a job, and then it's like becomes like fake and inauthentic. But when someone said that to me, I was like, oh yeah, I don't know.
I feel like it's so hard because like especially with the housewives too, it's like they're filming 3-4 months out of the year. I know they do a lot more with like other things and they have to do that, but it's like if you have to sacrifice that much time and then you could be there with your kids the rest of the time, like I feel like that's better than having to go to a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah, like what is like to quit the show and then what? She's gonna have to work. Someone's gonna have to work. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. But the point of the show is like they're rich housewives. Like they don't need the money. That's where I get confused. Like they don't need the money. So it's like if you're, now, granted, if like here's the thing, if Emily came in and like she was super rich and then like slowly like she got bankrupt and things like that happened, then yeah, that makes sense. But like you're supposed to, the whole point of the show is you're supposed to be like a Heather Dubrow, and clearly like no one is, but
I feel like the best person that has handled the situation of her talking about her family life has been Jen. And it's been, like she said it the best, like you're doing the best you can, no mom guilt, like you love your kids, like that's all that matters. And like you're, trying your best to make them to grow up to be good people. And like that's what you have to do, is just like love your kids, like just be there and love them. You know that feeling when summer plans are in full swing, but your to-do list looks a lot like it's also on vacation? That was me last month. Between hosting friends, running errands, and juggling work, the last thing I wanted to do was spend my Saturday deep cleaning. That's when I booked HomeAglow. HomeAglow is this amazing 5-star home service platform that makes your space clean and tidy without you lifting a finger. You just hop on their website, pick the day and time you want, choose the length of your cleaning, and boom, you're matched with a background-checked cleaner you can read reviews about before booking. My cleaner had a 4.9 star rating and was so thorough. I actually had time to sit outside and enjoy my coffee while my house was transformed. And the best part, their Forever Clean membership saves you $30 an hour on future cleanings. So you can book unlimited cleaning starting at just $19 an hour, all backed by their happiness guarantee. 100% of cleaning fees and tips go straight to your cleaner, so you're also supporting someone in your community. Take home cleaning off your plate this summer with HomeAglow. Head to homeaglow.com/TRH to get your first 3 hours of cleaning for only $19. That's HomeAglow.com/TRH.
I was deep in it, gaming on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Unfolding the screen made it twice as big and so immersive, I kinda lost myself. Might have trolled a little too close to the sun. Someone in the chat told me to touch grass, so I took my Z Fold 7 outside and kept playing. Still won, got a tan, and a nice little reset. Powerful processor, realistic graphics, you stay locked in, streak stays alive. Can your phone do that?
The new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Get yours at Samsung.com.
I'm always looking for ways to show my cat how much I love her. And with Fancy Feast Gems, I can pamper her whenever I want with a savory gravy on top of a gourmet mousse pâté. The pyramid shape makes serving simple, so all I have to do is peel and plate to make mealtime feel extra fancy. And with 2 entrees in every pack, it's easy to turn every day into the extraordinary. Fancy Feast Gems.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at Friskies.com or visit your local store.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contrast. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Make your next move with American Express Business Platinum. Earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com. And with a welcome offer of 150,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership, your business can soar to new heights. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum. Amex Business Platinum. Built for business by American Express.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Don't chew on that, Max.
Cooper loves that chew too.
Oh, now he's into Cooper's food. Wow, he is loving it. What do you feed Cooper?
Blue Buffalo Life Protection Formula. He never leaves a crumb. I love it because it's made with high-quality protein, nutrient-rich fruits and veggies, and wholesome whole grains.
Looks like we're switching to Blue.
Blue Buffalo foods are made with the superior ingredients your dog needs to thrive. Can your dog food say that? Visit feedbluefood.com to learn more.
Are you a forward thinker? Then you need an HR and finance platform that thinks like you do. Workday is the AI platform that helps propel your organization, your workforce, and your industry into the future. Workday, moving business forever forward.
This episode is brought to you by Chevrolet. Chevy certified service technicians are factory trained to fit your vehicle with the tires specifically developed for it. And with our tire price match guarantee, you get the best fit for the best deal. Let us do the work. Available on select eligible tire brands at participating dealers only. Offer ends 12/31/2025. Terms apply. See dealer for complete details. Visit Chevrolet.com/service to learn more.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Xyzal. At night.
It sucks because Jen is genuinely a good person. Like, she has a good heart. And it sucks because of with this whole Katie thing. Like, I've seen her get like so much hate and stuff. And it's not because of Katie. It's just because of like the situation surrounding it. And it sucks because like I know that she's a good person. I know that Jen and Katie like really cared so much about each other. So it does suck seeing that side of social media. It's just like, you know, where we're quick to like cancel, because at the end of the day, I do feel that Jen is a good person. So
you can see it through, like she really is. So
even like with what she said about Emily,
yeah.
It also sucked like seeing Katie not on this episode. It's like, I don't know, just fucking weird that the producers allowed that. I'm not gonna lie.
Very weird.
It's
all
on
no
them at the end of the day. Huh?
But I guess if no one's gonna film with her, what can they do?
It's all on them at the end of the day. If a producer says you're gonna film with them or you're out, guess what they're gonna say? We're in.
Okay.
So they're so in. So yeah. By the way, like Jen at the animal farm, or where was she?
Her and Emily were volunteering at like just like a rescue place.
She's like, I'm gonna bring animals, and I'm just like,
never give me.
Yeah, no, not for me, not for me. Don't ever bring that to my house. I would literally go off.
You guys know I'm generally afraid of cats, which is so crazy. I don't think I ever talked about that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I am too, though. I don't like them. Like, I feel like if I was sleeping and they were
let's not say that to people. Let's not say that out loud like that. Like, we don't like them. Okay, a lot of people love their cats.
No, and that's good for you because like I would be terrified of them sleeping next to them. Like, I don't know why. They're just like shady.
I don't know what it is either. And it's crazy because like everyone will be like, would you like Taylor's cats? Would you like look at Taylor and her cats? And I'm like, no, I wouldn't want to look at her cats either. Like, I don't know if it's our parents that made us afraid of cats or something, but like I truly am afraid, like genuinely afraid. Like I cannot be in a house when I know a cat is there. I get so scared.
Yeah, like I know they look like a creature. It's like I like dogs. I like dogs and I like big dogs, but I don't want a dog because that doesn't mean I want one.
I can F with the dog. Like if you have a dog in your house and you tell me they're good, I'm good with them. I'll pet them and stuff too. But a cat, I get so scared. Like my heart's racing right now.
Do they even like poop? Like what do they do?
Yeah, they do. They like that's what she was cleaning out. They were cleaning out the litter, but they're very smart. Like so they know like once you put the litter, like cat litter down, they like kind of smell it and then they go and poop there. Like they're very like
but they're pooping on their poop.
Yes, basically.
And then their paws have poop on it.
Oh, I don't know about that. No, they clean themselves. They're very like low maintenance animals. I think that's why a lot of people like them too.
Why there's a lot of cat ladies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
I know. That's why I'm afraid. And you guys
don't
know what's
you come for the cat lady.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's I have to tell people I'm allergic so that they don't like, because people like think it's funny when you tell them you're scared of something and they want to put it in your face more. So like I've been in situations where like, oh, I'm afraid of cats. People will grab the cat and put it right in my face and I literally die. So I have to start talking about allergic.
Yeah. What do you think about Bravo having them separate this one-day trip?
It's too much. It's like
It's
because I think it's like
weird.
we're seeing it so often now in all these episodes. I can't like both OC and Miami, like we're getting split up way too much.
Yeah, like we're over it. It didn't work for Jersey. Bring back friends, dude. Bring back real friends, okay?
Yeah.
I am so Shannon though. When they get to the house, Tamara's giving Shannon the primary room, and Shannon's like, I feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't even want this. And she's like, I feel weird now. And I would feel the exact same way because I'd be like, dude, I didn't plan this. Like, why am I getting the primary? And then it's gonna make me feel pressure to make amends with you.
Well, yeah, can we talk about when Tamara calls Shannon and invites her? Because
Yeah.
you and I have talked about like because what they did last season when we saw them all get together and they were so good, we were so pissed thinking like Shannon really jumped ship and it was gonna be so nice to Tamara. And like this episode, we really see that that Shannon is not. She doesn't like, even last episode, but like this episode, she's really talking about it where she doesn't F with Tamra and she doesn't like that she's even calling her, inviting her. She doesn't really want to go on this trip. She kind of even tells her, like, I don't know. And then, but do you see how, like, right away, though, Tamra goes and tells Emily, like, and tells her, like, how that call was, and she talks shit. She literally is like, her boobs were out. First of all, her boobs were not out in that video. She's like, she looked like a hot mess. She literally just told you she went to a spa. Like, when you get a facial, everyone looks like a hot
I
mess.
look like my hair after I leave a spa, you guys. It's literally like staticky. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
and this is why like Tamara's just a mean girl sometimes because it's like we all know sometimes Shannon can be a hot mess. So like I think she's just describing her in a different way. But like in that moment, like she was literally at a spa, like getting a facial. Her boobs were not out. She had a sweater on. Like, and you're literally making fun of her to Emily. It's like this is why she does not want to be friends with you.
Exactly. Like literally, this is why.
And then also when she's telling her daughter that she invited Shannon, she literally shows a book to her, and like her daughter literally even calls Tamara petty. She goes, "You're so petty."
Wait, Tamara's daughter said that?
Yes, she goes, "You can be so petty."
Oh, I don't know how I missed that. I feel like Tamara's daughter tolerates her because she just like kind of wants to live there.
Well, no, I think a daughter loves her mom, and it's fine, and you can just call it your mom. But and they seem close, but it's just like she literally was like, "You're petty. Like, why are you giving this book to her?"
Yeah, I don't know. I still kind of feel like weird with her. I'm just saying. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying. Like it feels like it doesn't feel like, but like yeah. I mean, like we kind of go off on our parents, so I get it. But I don't know. It just feels weird.
Yeah.
Shannon's suitcase, by the way, when I went to Florida for this past Easter, you guys, my aunt came, right? And my aunt brought pots, pans, seasoning, and everything and made Chaldean food. We were at Evermore. So she made Chaldean food every day. And it just reminded me of that. And I thought that was so funny. But like also, Chantel, the reason Shannon's like that, we don't see it more, which I actually thought this was so interesting about her, is because she's like a crazy like freak about like everything. Like she didn't even have Wi-Fi in her house. So like and then like everything has to be natural and all that stuff. So I liked watching that because I thought it was so fascinating. So did you notice that?
Yeah, and I that's like why we've loved Shannon, like for what she does, like her quirks and like all her weird things. Like that's the only reason why like I've ever liked Shannon in some seasons. It's because of that.
Yeah.
Because she's just so odd, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah. Now the Heather, Emily, and Gretchen, like it was just what? Like I don't even understand.
Well, no, it seems like what they did is they wanted to bring Tamara on a trip with all the people that don't like her or like she has beef with, and then like the other three had nothing else to do, so they're like, let's hang out.
Right. No, I get that, but it's like just weird. It's like obviously they didn't want any outside noise of like where Tamara would feel comfortable. But I don't know. I just found the whole thing to be weird because then they ended up doing something and it was just like it's weird. They need a change for sure. They absolutely do need a change. Now, they bring up that whole like picture thing of Jen and like to Heather, and Heather continues to justify it. And Heather's like, listen, like she just showed that because she was just saying like she looked different, nothing more, nothing about weight. Like she's like defending Tamara to a core. And it's so crazy because on the upside, there's a scene of Tamara talking about it with Gina, and Gina's like, well, like you showed like the fat photo of Jen. And then she's like, no, that wasn't my intention. It had nothing to do with like her being fat or anything. And then she's like, well, that's what Heather said. And then Tamara immediately throws Heather under the bus. And I'm just like, this is what I mean. This is why like I really have lost like all respect for Heather Dubrow.
I also think though, like Gina, like a lot of these girls, it's funny when you're watching it because like they interpret things so differently. Like Gina made it seem like Heather said the word fat. She goes, she used that word and Tim was like, she used that word. And then they do a flashback and she didn't even use that word fat.
But my whole thing with that is like, if Tamra and Heather are friends, you're not going to believe Gina when Gina says that. And then you're not going to throw her under the bus without like saying anything. True. There was a scene that I really liked that Heather did. Like Heather she's very like smart. There was a scene where Emily just like out of nowhere is like, Jen said that you're scared of Tamra.
Yep.
And it wasn't like where Heather looks at her and says, I'm not scared of Tamra. I don't know why people think that. She looks straight up at Emily. She's like, well, what was your response to that? Like, that's what she cares about. Her and Jen aren't close. She doesn't give a fuck about Jen saying that. Jenna said that to her face. What was your response as my friend to her saying that? Yep. And then Emily's like, I forgot my response. But like, yeah, like I kind of think you are. And I'm just like, I cannot. Like, Emily, how are you going to throw Jen under the bus, which she said it to her face at the end of the day, but then like, all of a sudden act like you didn't say anything crazy.
And the best part about it though, too, is like, I mean, okay, like this is where I can, Heather pisses me off because Heather does try to justify in her confessional how she's not afraid of Tamra. And she does say like, I'm the only one that's
so dumb.
So stupid. But then she like goes, you bitches are afraid of Tamra and like lists all the reasons. And I'm like, hell yeah. Like this is what we need to be hearing, but you need to be saying it to them. You know, it's like you guys all are the same reasons you're pointing the fingers at them is the same reason you are too. And like maybe for Heather, she does think that she's a little bit, it was funny because she's like, they all just like saw her like, I'm sorry. I thought it was the funniest like confessional she's done. But I think for Heather thinks that she is not afraid of Tamra because she will have more of a conversation with Tamra about things. So in her eyes, she thinks that like
behind the scenes, we've never seen them really have a conversation. Yeah, so to me, that's like such bullshit. We've never seen it.
Except we saw the conversation after New Orleans. Like we did see them sit down and she said it was messed up. You didn't even like, I texted you and you didn't even tell me like if you're okay. Like she did confront her in that moment, but I do think a lot of their conversations are probably outside. And I can see Heather having a conversation with her, but I still think Heather doesn't go as hard or doesn't cut Tamra off when she would to anybody else because she is scared of her.
Yeah. Well, and her whole thing could be like, well, that's my friend, so why would I do that? But then like you see your friend throw you under the bus.
Yeah, I mean, Tamra and Shannon were friends. It doesn't mean anything. Like, you know, she's quick to churn.
Right.
I would give Heather the most grace out of anybody because like they really do have a longer friendship than anyone else. And I can see Heather, you know, having more conversations. I think Tamra tried to screw over Heather, and me and you got so mad that season, and then we got mad the next season when Heather didn't really like call her out. So yeah, you are a little bit afraid, but then I think the other girls really need to be held accountable to that. Yeah. They piss me off.
So then like when Jen and Tamra are sitting down, like I'm proud of Jen, dude. Like they talk about the like fat photo thing and Tamra completely downplays it. Like Tamra's like, no, like I literally just brought that photo to be like, you were different. Like you were different. Like she made it like it wasn't about the weight. It wasn't to be like she was ugly before. And she completely downplayed it. And Jen finally sees the photo that Tamra shared and she clocked it right away. And she's like, the reason that Tamra did that is because she's so fucking insecure with her own self that she would go and show a picture of me from when I was like raising my kids. And I felt bad because like Jen starts justifying why she looked that way. And I'm like, Jen, you looked completely fine.
Yeah. But then we also see Tamra tell Jen like all the reasons why she thinks she's changed, and they were just such stupid reasons. Like you were so much more shyer. You didn't wear these clothes. It's like, why are you like? She was in a different moment in her life. Like that can be anybody. Like so, like why are you trying to make it seem like now she's like this all of a sudden this different person because she's dating someone new? It's like she was in a different time. So it's like she just like throws people down so fast, and it's just like that's why I just don't like her. That's why I'll never like her.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. And like the thing with like Jen too is like when she looked like that, she looked the same. I don't understand. I think she was just wearing a Puplum shirt, which was like in back in the day when she looked like that.
And now she has bigger lips.
She had bigger lips.
Now she does. I'm saying that's like all that's changed. She's gotten a little filler and that's it.
Yeah. Like I don't really see much, but when she did look like that, like she's going through it, like, you know, her kids are all young. It's like they're the thick of it. Now her kids are older. She has more freedom. Like she could focus on herself. I don't see what the problem is.
And she literally even like she had a good comeback and she's like, I feel more myself now than I ever did. So it's like the girl that you did meet or you remember, like that was the girl that I actually wasn't. Like that's not who I am. Who I am is who you see now.
Yeah, 100%.
And then Tamra tries to say sorry. And then she's like, every time I say sorry, these girls just try to come at me. It's like, no, because your sorries doesn't mean that the conversation is over. You don't get to say sorry to people and then it's done.
Well, Jen was like, if my daughter came to me and said that her friend did what you did, I would be like, don't be friends with her. And then Tamara's like, what do you want me to do? Give you my blood? I already said sorry. That's like me telling my children, like Jack, like he'll do something at lunch. Like, I was telling Chantel today that at lunch at school, like he's throwing away his food when the teachers aren't looking and he's like refusing to eat it. And I was like, Jack, you cannot do that. I was like, that is your food. Like, you need to eat your food. And he'll just be like, sorry. And it's like, no, we need to like talk about this. We need to talk about why you can't do that. Like, it's not just fucking sorry. Like, we need to change this behavior.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to do it again. So like, how do we make you not do it? Like, that's what matters, not you telling me sorry. And I know like, okay, it's your kid, but like, that's how I feel Tamara is. Like, she's a kid. Like, just because you say sorry means it's okay. Like, no, that's not how the world works.
100%.
And Shannon's like not buying it. Like, she's like, dude, Shannon's like, fuck this. Like, you literally deflect all the time. And what does she end up doing? She ends up deflecting. She literally throws Gina under the bus. And then she's like, Shannon, like, basically Shannon's like, Tamara, like, just because you say sorry doesn't mean anything. Like, she goes off and Tamara's not comfortable because like she's with everyone that she's kind of beefing with. So then she throws Gina under the bus and she's like, yeah, Gina says that you've been having a drinking problem. And they all get away with it. Like, or Tamara gets away with it. Because if I was Shannon, I'd be like, I don't even care about that. Let's focus back on you.
Yeah.
And then like address it with Gina later,
And like Gina knows better. So like that's what pisses me off. Like, why would you go and tell Tamara that? You know better.
Yeah, I don't understand why she did that.
And like you should have gone ahead of it yourself because you know she's gonna throw you under the bus and you tell Shannon, be like, listen, I said this to her. She's probably gonna bring it up, but don't get distracted. Like we'll talk about it a different time.
Yeah. So it was like a decent episode. Nothing crazy.
Well, it is funny, like when there's not one enemy anymore, except like Tamara's kind of is, but like when they don't have someone else to like all fight against, which is like when they didn't have the distraction of Katie, it's like they kind of had to focus on someone else. And like that's like what's interesting to me.
I think because we like don't see any of these people's marriages and stuff, like there's nothing else to watch but them like kind of bickering with each other.
Yeah.
And the whole point of the Real Housewives is like we would see family life and it was like interesting because it was kind of relatable. Or like we weren't even, when we watched Real Housewives, we weren't even married and we were like, oh my gosh, like we are so invested in people's families, So it's just like there's nothing, like none of them have kind of like an individual storyline. And if it does, it's like a half-ass storyline. Like what's Tamara's individual storyline?
She doesn't. Her going to therapy.
Right, which has been like one time. Okay. What's Heather's individual storyline?
I think for her, it's like more of her kids and like moving to LA and being in LA.
We barely see her kids though. So there's literally nothing. Gina, same thing every time, but there's no like, like I would love to see Gina talking to her ex because we all know she's like in love with him, but we don't like see any of that. So I don't know. It's just, it's not tight. I was like super excited about this season. We're not seeing Ryan anymore. So it's like whack.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
It does feel like they're trying to steer away from families, or like maybe people don't want to share as much as their families because they're so scared. But that is the secret sauce to all the housewives.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's why, like, I swear, like when we talk about McBee Dynasty, that's why it's become like this crazy hit all of a sudden.
Because of family.
I know. But I think that's all that we have. Kind of short and sweet.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Yeah, I agree.
If you're on our Patreon, if you're not on our Patreon, we want to do, can you explain the mother-in-law thing to everyone?
So sometimes we talk about mother-in-laws and a lot of people like can relate, and good or bad, so we're gonna do a box probably on Instagram and our Patreon where you could tell us your stories or ask questions. Do you want to do stories? I think it's stories people want to say about their mother-in-laws. And you just kind of get off your chest of these stories, and then we're gonna like talk about them. Like you're gonna tell us your stories, and then Roxanne and I are gonna talk about them.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it anonymously. So like we're never going to put your name out there. and don't give us any of your guys' mother-in-law's names. And we're just going to talk about them so everyone can relate.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay if like you have a story and you still love your mother-in-law, so you still submit them.
Yeah. So we like everyone's on Patreon had been dying for us to like do that. But we said we wanted to do it on regular. Huh?
Yeah. I thought you were going to continue to type and I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to do it on a regular one. So we're going to do like an Instagram box too. So people can submit through there.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about that. Would that be interesting to you? I swear it kind of sounds whatever, but it is very, very interesting.
No, when you hear the stories, it's really good. And like, I think with the, like some stories and I think it'll be funny to see mine and Rexian's reactions to them.
Yeah. But
we'll submit our own too. You just won't know if it's from us if it's on a regular one.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I think our Patreon listeners would know though, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. And maybe our families would know. So I don't know if that's good for
us. Oh my
gosh,
you're so right. Yeah. Oh God, I por favor. But yeah, I think that's all that we have. Go join our Patreon. We do 2 additional episodes a week. And thank you guys for listening. We love you. We hope you have a great weekend. Bye, guys.
Everyone hug each other and just love each other and just be good people, okay?
Yeah, hug your kids. Don't just don't go on social media.
Yeah, right. Literally.
Chantel, damn. Okay, bye.
Well, I don't have a kid to hug, so I'm like, hug anyone.
Oh, I didn't know you said that. Sorry. Hug your belly. You have like 30 days left, dude.
I know.
I've been horrible. Like I don't even know Chantel's pregnant half the time when she talks about it. I'm like, wait, you're pregnant? Like I've totally been horrible.
Silly.
Have you been like mad that I'm like that?
No, I mean, like, I don't give a shit. And like, you have 4 kids to worry about.
But like, once she's here, it's different.
Yeah, we'll see about that, you guys. We'll see about that.
I will hear totally different.
Everyone updated on that.
Yeah, well, no, it'll be so different. That's gonna be my daughter. What?
Okay. When you have your daughter already yelling at you to pick her up, we'll see.
Yeah, I swear. No, it's gonna be. Elle's gonna think that's her sister.
Okay, yeah. If Elle, like, yeah, Elle needs to see me more because she's like scared of me.
Yeah, she's scared of everyone. She's been talking or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
all right,
bye, guys.
Bye.
Listen. That's the sound of the fully electric Audi Q6 e-tron. The sound of captivating electric performance, dynamic drive, and the quiet confidence of ultra-smooth handling. The elevated interior reminds you this is more than an EV. This is electric performance redefined. The fully electric Audi Q6 e-tron.
Your sausage McMuffin with egg didn't change. Your receipt did. The sausage McMuffin with egg extra value meal includes a hash brown and a small coffee for just $5. Only at McDonald's for a limited time.
Prices and participation may vary.